couple, but they're definitely our favorite to laugh at. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Janice and Chandler moments.
Hug and roll time. I'm hugging.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the funniest and most memorable moments between these two characters on Friends.
Were you here waiting for me?
Yeah.
Number 10, when Chandler can't break up with her the first time.
Janice? Hi, Janice. Okay, here we go. I don't think we should go out anymore.
In the first season of Friends, we're introduced to Janice as Chandler's girlfriend who he just can't seem to get rid of. Every time he tries to break things off with her, something comes up that prevents him from getting the job done.
Here's the thing, Janice, it's like we're different, I'm like the bing, 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 you're like the boom, boom, boom.
Ow! When he has reached a point of total desperation, he calls in a favor from Phoebe, who is known for ending relationships without them ever getting messy. She manages to do what Chandler couldn't, with total ease.
How do you do that?
It's like a gift.
If only we could know what Phoebe said. Number 9, Joey and Janice's day of fun.
Good morning, Joey.
Good morning.
Okay, so admittedly this one is less of a Chandler and Janice moment and more of a Joey and Janice moment. In one of the brief periods where Chandler actually wants to be with Janice, he realizes that Joey straight up can't stand her.
Well, maybe I won't kiss you and then you'll have to stay.
Kiss her.
In an attempt to rectify the situation, Janice recommends they spend some more time together. She plans a day of fun for the two of them, much to Joey's horror.
Okay, all right, this is what we're gonna call it. Joey and Janice's Day of Fun!
Despite the fact that their bonding time doesn't exactly work, Chandler is at least happy that Joey tried. After all, what are friends for?
You still can't stand her, can you?
I'm sorry, man. I tried. I really did.
Number 8, when she thinks she's family.
It's actually going to be just family.
Even many years after they've broken up and Chandler is engaged to Monica, he just can't seem to shake Janice's presence in his life. After Monica runs into her at work and tells her about their engagement, Janice presumes that she'll be invited.
So, who's the lucky guy?
Oh my God.
When they tell her it will be a small ceremony with just family, she is honored to be considered close enough to attend.
You two think of me as family?
In the end, Monica has to find a way to ensure she doesn't show up at their wedding, and is willing to do whatever it takes.
I realize that his feelings may never completely go away, but you can.
Oh my God.
Number 7, telling Chandler he's the father of her baby. In season 8, when Rachel is about to have her baby, she has to put up with woman after woman going into labor more quickly than she is.
Does that sound like Janice?
If it's not, then there's two of them. And that would mean it's the end of the world.
One of these women turns out to be none other than Janice. When Chandler hears her distinctive laugh from another room, he has to come see what's going on.
Weirdest thing, did I hear? Mother, God is true.
The two haven't seen each other in a while at this point, but Janice still manages to make him think, for at least a moment, that the baby is his.
Janice, I didn't even know you were pregnant. Who's the unwitting human whose essence you've stolen?
It's you. This is yours.
The look in Chandler's eyes couldn't be more priceless.
Look how nervous he gets. We haven't slept together in years.
That's funny. Does it hurt? Does the labor hurt?
Number 6, when they're not cuddly sleepers.
Night, night, bing-a-ling.
Night, night, Janice.
In season 3, Chandler goes to Ross and Rachel for advice when he finds out that he has a few minor relationship issues with Janice. As one of the show's veteran couples by this point, they're happy to oblige.
Okay, the sleeping thing. Very tricky business, but there is something you can do.
Chandler needs to figure out how he can sleep in bed with Janice when she wants to cuddle and he needs his space. Then Ross teaches him about the hug and roll technique once Rachel leaves the room.
Hug for her. Roll for you.
Okay, the old hug and roll.
Yep.
Unfortunately, though, it seems like Chandler needed a little more practice because he does not exactly perfect it on the first shot.
And 1, 2, 3.
Number 5, when she leaves him.
See, the contact paper is to go in your brand new drawer.
For much of their relationship, Chandler is the one trying to get Janice out of his life. But in season 3, when he goes overboard trying to make his commitment to her known, the situation is reversed.
And I want to meet your parents. We should take a trip with your parents.
She thinks things are moving too fast when he, in a panic, suggests they move in together.
I mean, I could probably say, let's move in together, and I'd be okay.
You probably want us to move in together?
It doesn't scare me.
Yeah, well, it scares me.
The girls have to pick up the pieces and offer Chandler advice on how to cope, and how to win her back. While his initial attempts don't go over so well, the episode ends with both Chandler and Janice declaring their love for each other, much to the girls' chagrin.
I love you too.
So unfair.
Number 4, online dating.
So, how's your date with your cyber chick going?
Modern viewers may find the computer that Chandler gets in season 2 to be comically outdated, but it's still high-tech enough to get him into some serious trouble.
What's wrong? What's wrong? You're married. That's what's wrong.
After joining an online dating service, he begins chatting online with a woman who he feels an instant connection with. As they become closer and closer, they decide it's finally time to meet in person. You probably know where this one's going if you're familiar with the show.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Of course, Chandler's mysterious internet lover is not such a stranger after all.
Oh my God.
Number 3, Yemen.
You know, you really didn't have to take me to the airport.
In a callback to the show's first season, Chandler and Janice are unexpectedly back together in season 4 after Janice goes through a divorce. Once again, Chandler is scrambling for ways to dump her and ends up going to extreme measures to make sure she's out of his life for good.
Is something wrong? Do you have to stay?
American Express?
Going as far as actually getting on a plane to Yemen after telling her he's been transferred there, we know that he's serious about the breakup this time around.
Well, then I guess I'm going to Yemen.
We would love to know what happened to him when he got off the plane.
When we get to Yemen, can I stay with you?
Number 2, when Chandler confesses his love.
I'll see you later, neighbor.
Fun fact, Janice manages to make an appearance in some way or another in every season of Friends, including once where just her voice is heard. In the show's final season, Monica and Chandler are buying a home in the suburbs when they find out that Janice is looking at the house next door.
I never stopped loving you.
Oh my.
Yeah.
In a fit of desperation to avoid having her as their neighbor for the foreseeable future, the couple has to work together to figure out how to stop her.
I want you. I need you. I must have you, Janice Littman-Goralnik-Ney-Hosenstein.
Chandler takes one for the team and confesses his undying love for her in order to ensure that she stays far, far away.
Goodbye, Chandler.
They're never coming down now.
Number 1, being set up on a blind date.
Remember, no trading. You get the pretty one, I get the mess.
After Phoebe helps Chandler break up with Janice in season 1, it seems like he's finally free and clear. But when Valentine's Day is approaching, Joey asks Chandler to do him a favor and accompany him on a double date so he can see the girl he's into.
Oh my God.
Hey, it's Glennis.
When Chandler arrives at the restaurant, though, he's shocked to find that his blind date is awfully familiar. Things may start off rocky, considering their recent breakup, but somehow it all ends with Chandler and Janice in bed together. No matter how hard he tried, he just can't keep her away.
Happy Valentine's Day.